from Norway?
Yes.
I'm going to give you the floor.
It feels surreal, and I cannot believe that I'm actually standing here today. This is a day I never thought would come when I was bedridden back home in Norway, watching these live graduations. 4.5 years ago, 2 weeks after my 16th birthday, I had a skiing accident that changed me and my life forever. It took me 3.5 years to get diagnosed with CRPS. I saw so many doctors all over the country, but no one could find an answer why I was still having this burning, excruciating pain. I got told that there was nothing wrong with me and that it was all in my head and that I had to try to live normally. So I tried to hide my pain and ignore it and just tell everybody that it was okay. Nobody except for my parents would see the reality behind closed doors and how bad it was. Every time I tried to live like I normally would, go to school, being with my friends and family, and ski, I would flare up and it could make me bedridden for days, wondering when this was gonna end. It only got worse as the months and years went by. I got to the point where my CRPS had spread so much that everything would hurt me so bad. I couldn't be around people, not even my own family, most of the time. Because normal things, like if someone would open the door and the cold air would hit my body, it would make my pain so high that I could pass out. I felt like my body was on fire and that my bones were being crushed. I ended up in a wheelchair and I had to isolate myself, not because I wanted, but because I had to. I missed out on so many memories and moments with my friends and family. I wasn't living, I only existed. I would lay in bed every night, hoping and praying that I would never wake up again. And after the doctor told me that there was nothing more they could do to help me, I completely lost hope. But thankfully for the Spiro Clinic, I can say that I have learned that there's always hope, and that pain can end. Today I'm standing here with 0 CRPS pain. I'm not in a wheelchair. I can wear shoes again, even high heels. I can give the people I love a hug without being concerned about pain. And the best part is that I smile again and it's finally real. I look forward to my future and to live my life and ski again. So to all the doctors who were laughing at me for going to the Spiro Clinic, who's laughing now? So if you have CRPS, never let anyone tell you that there's nothing more to do. Never let anyone tell you that there isn't hope. Please never give up. There's hope out there and it can get better. And it can get better. Trust your body. It can do amazing things. Thanks to all the amazing Spiro staff and Dr. Katinka. You all will always have a special place in my heart. A special shout out and thanks to Dr. Lauren, Dr. B, Jenna and Amanda, Dr. Lucas, Heather, Jennifer, and Gail. You all have learned me so much that I will remember and will use for the rest of my life. This place would never have been the same without you guys. And to all the other patients that I have met here at the clinic, you have made such a difference in my life. I feel like I got a second family. Thank you all for motivating me and inspiring me every day. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep fighting every day. I love you. Thanks to Dr. Kari and all of her staff members at Invictus Health for all the help. You guys are so special to me. It's one thing I want to thank my CRPS for. And that is Emma. Emma, you have quickly become my best friend and a part of my family. And this journey would never been the same without you. You watched me take my first steps out of the wheelchair, and you have always been by my side through the whole treatment, even at my graduation. And even if I'm leaving the clinic now, we are still in this together. I'm still gonna be by your side because, as most people at the clinic know by now, we are a package deal. It's always gonna be me and you. I can't wait till the day that we're both in remission, and I don't think that the world is ready for us. I love you. To all of the people who supported my fundraiser, thank you. And I especially want to thank Tove, who started the fundraiser for my treatment. None of this would have been possible if it wasn't for you. I miss you so much, and I cannot wait to go back home and give you the biggest hug. Mom and Dad, I know I wouldn't have been able to do this if I didn't have you. You have been living in one of every parent's worst nightmare. Watching your child suffer without being able to do anything to help other than to be there and watch it. I cannot imagine how helpless you have felt and how much it must have hurt you every time I was laying on the floor, screaming in pain, asking for permission to die. Watching your child slowly losing herself, I'm so sorry that you guys had to go through that. But I know I wouldn't have made it without you guys. You never doubted me, and you never gave me up. You have sacrificed so much, and I will forever be grateful for everything you have done for me. I can't wait to finally be able to live like a normal family again. I love you so much. Sorry. When I first came to the clinic, and I met my first therapist, Caleb, he could not touch my right leg without me passing out. I had a really hard time trusting people and myself after being given up and let down so many times. But he would tell me every day that there wasn't a thing in this world that I couldn't do. It was the first I started to trust in years, and he made me trust myself again. You really understood me, Caleb. Thank you. The greatest day I will always remember was the day you helped me take my first steps out of the wheelchair you knew I hated so much. You were the one that made that possible by making me believe in myself and that everything is possible as long as you work hard. That was the moment I knew that I was finally in the right place with the right people. The moment I knew that I was going to get my life back and that I was not going to die in that wheelchair. Then I got moved to Katie.
Katie?
Katie. Where should I even begin?
Probably with the fight.
We had a rough start. You knew that I was not exactly happy about getting moved. I think I told you day one that I had a really hard time trusting people, aka that I didn't trust you. And that I thought that you would never understand me or my personality. You just said, okay, and then you got to work. In a short time, I realized that you actually were pretty cool. Thank you for being so patient with me and giving me time to trust you. You pushed me hard every day. You are very serious about your work, but you always do with humor. I don't think that we had ever had NMR without laughing, and that made every session so much easier, even on my worst day. I'm really happy that when I was moved, I got moved to you, because you gave me my personality, and you have the same bad humor as me. And that's way more than I asked for. You are an excellent therapist, and I will never forget the day you made my pain drop to a 0. A day I never thought would come. I actually had to ask you if I was dead. Because for so long I thought that I had to be dead to make the pain stop. But you showed me that's not true. That it's possible to make the pain stop and live again. So Katie and Caleb, I cannot thank you enough for making me believe and trust myself again, for making me laugh and smile again, and for not giving me up and giving me my life back. You guys really saved my life, and I love you. I've been waiting so long for this.